Hey, and welcome to Skylark Soundbite. How's your patience faring during lockdown? How's the waiting going? I just screamed at my children, "Will you please stop slamming doors? I'm trying to record." Clearly, my patience is wearing a little bit thin. One time I waited really well was when I was pregnant. I guess it's because I knew that at the end I'd have this beautiful baby that would make it all worthwhile. I also trusted the process. I'd seen millions of women do the exact same thing. 9 months, suck it up, use the time to prepare yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, and it will all be worth it in the end. It's so much easier to wait well when we know what the outcome is going to be. But how do we do that when we're looking at a black backdrop with no idea what the future holds or how long we have to wait? It's kind of where we are at the moment, isn't it? Really struggling to figure out how we negotiate this time well, how we don't turn into people just ticking days off, getting frustrated or annoyed at the time that's being wasted. When I look back on times where I've had to wait for things, I rarely remember the hardship that I went through whilst I was waiting. I usually remember all the incredible things that happened during that time. You're not even aware of it at the time. It's not until afterwards that you look back and you go, wow, so many things changed while I was waiting for that to happen. I was a different person. I would never have been able to do this if I hadn't had to wait. See, God's in the habit of coming along in our waiting and transforming us, using that opportunity and that time to mold and shape us into exactly what he needs us to be to face that next challenge that we have. And I really believe that that's what he's doing right now during lockdown. The longer he has in order to work on us, the better versions of ourselves we're going to be when we come out on the other side. Waiting is hard. It is tough. And some of us are waiting in environments that's a lot tougher than others. But whilst we're waiting, we can be pliable. We can say to God, come, do what you need to do, because I want to be even better when I come out the other side, and I want to be ready for what it is you have for me. We're so guilty of trying to keep hold of the reins and not allow God to do what he needs to do in our lives. In Proverbs 3, it says, trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. Don't assume that you know it all. So maybe during this last period of lockdown, however long it's going to be, we can use that time to ask God what it is that he wants to do in our lives. We can maybe relinquish control to him and say, okay, use this time to mold me, to do whatever it is you need to do in my life, so I'm ready for what's to come. Take care, guys. Bye.